Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to the Waupun Community Center here as we get ready for some WAHA Squirt 3A championship, state championship hockey here. This is going to be the fifth place game today. So again, if you don't understand how that all works, these two teams are both 1-1. They lost their opening one, pushes them into the consolation side of the bracket, and then they are now playing. They're going to have the same record as the third place team and the second place team. But because of that first loss, and it's all based on WAHA matchups that start in the beginning for the Waupaca Comets. Over on this side, you've got the Merrill Blue Jays. And again, I want to thank Stacy Hagen Busher and Sarah Brooks for putting this together. So I got to make sure I get that correct here. It just helped me, but I still missed it. Hagen Busher. There we go. Hagen Busher, I think. So again, thanks to So were you Stacy? Thank you for the sheet. I appreciate it. And here we go. Live action here from the Waupun Community Center. Good action here in at net as for Merrill is number 31. I don't have a 31 on here. Parker Eisner, number 16 is listed here, so Parker Eisner is the goalie. Wearing number 31. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get everything rolling here at the same time. Goes down into the corner. Merrill trying to get something centered. Great defensive play over there by Waupaca, pulling it out and skating with it through the neutral zone. Gets it down, goes for a change, or drops back into his defensive position, I see. So instead of going down and following it, which again is typically what you're taught initially about hockey, just because you got to make sure you get the rotational changes. Comes back into the neutral zone. Everybody gets back on side. So if you're not seeing everything that you want to see, part of it's because I do the whole thing up here. Now try and get that changed. I hope I went over here and was on the live side. I am. Good. Thank you. You guys already know what you got to do. Some people got it started here. Number one, put stuff in the YouTube chat because these kids are going to go back and watch this, guaranteed. And they're going to want to see who's cheering for them. Just let us know where you're watching from, who's your favorite player. Held in here by Waupaca into the skates. Merrill wearing the blue and silver. And a good defensive play there again for Waupaca's number 3. I just haven't had a chance to. Now I got a whistle coming. Got a player down who's holding his head. And that hopefully will put him in concussion protocol. Because, there's my button. I got a headset here that's not working to my desires. And I move it a little bit and I can't hear myself speak. The microphone is still working, but not the headset. There we go. I can hear a little bit. I may have to change. Oh, now it's working again. Stay with me, though. Anytime that if you think that you've lost connection, technology issue, stick with me because we will. Nice movement. Finish. Puck is loose. Now it's scored in the back of the net. It should be number 8 with the assist. And I believe that's going to be number 9 on the goal. Great work here, unselfish. Nice job moving the puck and then trying to finish. So a goal scored at 10-12 on the penalty. Shorthanded goal for Waupaca. Whistle for icing, and $36 seconds still left here on the penalty for Waupaca. In the box is number 3 on the penalty. So again, I'm still scrambling to get everything ready. Short-handed here. I can't believe the attack that's taking place here for Waupaca. Merrill finally gets it out of their zone, gets it down onto the offensive side, cuts to the center, got the goalie moving, and a great save by the goalie, number 1 for Waupaca. In the neutral zone again, the Blue Jays trying to get something set up, skating in. Blue Jays on the shot and a good whistle and a grab with the block or the trapper over there for the Waupaca Comets. Let me see if I can get this set up here now finally for my names and stuff so that I see if they're, yeah, of course they're back to back. So I'll have to bring up 2 of the programs here, and that's okay. We'll get it figured out here. Face off down again in the zone for Waupaca in the corner. Trying to make sure I get everything set beforehand, and you know what always happens. Something new pops up. Skating through the neutral zone. Good job there on the poke check. Merrill battling up against the walls again. I'm trying to get the program set here, so just bear with me. I'll get it there. I'll get the names and everything. But you still got a job to do as well. You got to get on the horn, make some phone calls, send some emails. You got to get grandparents, nieces, nephews, cousins, neighbors on this live stream to see these kiddos playing. And I know you can watch it on Live Barn if you want. That's okay. Good work here by Waupaca. Again, getting it out front, trying to clear. Merrill rims it back around to the opposite side. A good hold here coming for Waupaca's number 25. Theodore Doscher. Down into the corner. You're going to hear me laugh every once in a while because I'll tell you the story of how I got started into broadcasting here. I end up repeating it all the time, and if you've heard it already, just bear with me. I hope it's the same one I tell, but I'm just I'm laughing because the fans are yelling, "Get the puck! Pass the puck!" And I know the players are doing the best that they can, right? And that comes with age and experience as well. Held in a neutral zone. They've got an odd man rush. Nope, missed it. Getting back on side, stretching. What a great job there by Waupaca's number 9. Getting back on side. I didn't see what happened here in the middle of the ice. Yeah, I didn't have the camera quite pointed right. Looks like a penalty is going to go to Waupaca's number 8. This will be the second penalty here for Waupaca. Not sure again what the call was. Sometimes happens too, trying to get all my monitors and everything set up. Merrill again is going to go on the power play here. Waupaca takes it away, clears it into the neutral zone, and it's knocked down there by Merrill's number 21, Logan Kaler. Trying to get it back in. That, we're going to say offside, didn't come back and get reset yet. Too many men on the ice is the call for Waupaca this time. You see the offside right down the line. Face off in the center of the ice because that's where the pass came from. Face-off won by Waupaca. Again, Waupaca is on a penalty kill. I think I'm almost situated here correctly. Get a whistle, must be an offsides, I believe it was. And we'll have a face-off right outside the zone and the bench of the Waupaca Comets. Merrill again wearing their silver, Waupaca in their home whites with the red and the blue trim. Looks really sharp. I like their way that their uniforms look. Up against the boards, trying to skate with it and get it into the zone. It's Waupaca trying to kill off the penalty. Still 10 seconds on the penalty. It's going to go down. It's going to be picked up in the center of the ice. That's going to be number 29 for Merrill. That will be Roger Brooks. Pitchfork trying to clear it. Back at it, and we're at full strength. That's going to sneak through, get to the neutral zone. Waupaca's going to hustle and pick it up. It's going to be Waupaca's number 5, Easton Simonis. Up against the boards. Hustling after it for Waupaca is Banning McPeak. And up against the boards. Trying to hold in. A good hold. Shot towards the net off of the pad. Good toss towards the net there by Lucas Hagenbuscher. And we get a whistle for icing. Well, the faceoff coming all the way back down. Again, I thank you for the 20 computers that are already logged in here watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this broadcast. Let's talk about number 29 right away. Roger Brooks, a 10-year-old, plays soccer and football. Enjoys riding his bike, swimming, and camping. His favorite saying is, "Hush, baby girl." When he misses the net on a shot, it's usually high, and the whole team will shout higher. Yeah, that happens. When you start to figure out how to elevate the puck, then all of a sudden you're elevating it all the time. Because it looks nicer. Waupaca picks it off in the center. Skating back with it on the play is number 23, Michael Thompson. And a takeaway there by number 28, Lucas Hagenbuscher. Puck is going to squirt all the way down, and we should get an icing, and we do. At 5:10 here in the first period. See if I can talk a little bit more. Some of these players, again, number 25 for Merrill, the Blue Jays, is Rosie Brooks, forward, 10 years old. I'm going to guess with the R's and the Brooks that they might be twins. Just guessing. If I'm wrong, put it in the chat. Like soccer, ballet, and jazz dancing. People are going to laugh at this, but you know what? The best thing for you to do to become a great athlete? Take up dance. Ballet, especially, helps you work on your balance, muscle groups. Good block there. Merrill would have been offsides as number 21 was going to try and drop that down. That's Logan Kaler. And this time we do get an icing. You typically don't see that many icings in a row here. 4:38. Rosie enjoys swimming, camping, and hanging out with her friends. She loves pigs. Roger's her brother, and they are set triplets. Ay-ya. Where's the other one out here? Why isn't the third one out here skating? Okay. Love that for Merrill, though. I'm glad that they both actually are playing hockey, so that moms and dad aren't split all the way. They're trying to get their brother Ryan to play again. I should have read. Oh, what a shot by number 11. And I just had it just off a hair. I am so sorry that I missed that goal for Waupaca's number. Is it number 11? I didn't have a number 11, so I'll have to see if I can fix it here. Oops, wrong button. There we go. See who picked that up there. Maybe it was 21. Might have been number 21 that scored that one, Porter Lockwood. They're up now 2-0. Waupaca up against the boards, trying to get it back out of their defensive zone. Merrill trying to get the answer by putting some pressure and driving it down low. Nice job there with the assist going to number 9, Arkin Nordahl for Waupaca. Again, I'm sorry I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts. I am. It's just been a long weekend partially, but this will be my, let's see, I've got to count it here. I'm going to have 4 today. I had 3 yesterday, 2 on Friday, and 2 on Thursday. So those are the broadcasts I've had here with the WIAA tournament series starting here for the different teams. Trying to clear, getting on top of it, and a good battle there for the goalie and getting the whistle and the stop for Waupaca. Coming back here to live action. 3:21 left here on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard. Knocked down there by the defenseman. Great play. Comes right back out. Fires this one through off the pads. And the defenseman exactly where you're supposed to be to clear. Amazing job by the Waupaca Comets defense. Up against the boards. Picked it up. Moving the puck. Still in the neutral zone. Merrill picks it up and drives it in. That's going to be number 21. Logan Kaler again. Picked away by one of the forwards from Waupaca. Shot towards the net, off the pad and the blocker into the corner. Taken down. That was a pretty decent hockey play there. It wasn't really a check. It was a body rub. They're not allowed to check. Puck still out front, and help coming in and clearing for Waupaca. Michael Thompson on the defense. Into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up there by Merrill's number 21 once again. All over the ices, Logan. Got to love that. Got to give the props there, too, for Logan, number 21. Football and swimming are some other sports. And, again, you will hear this as a common theme. You're going to have multiple sport athletes. They can pretty much play whatever they want to do. And if you don't think so, you put a quarter-inch wide piece of metal on your feet and see if you can generate the speed that these guys are doing. Great hold by Merrill's number 25, Rosie Brooks. One of the triplets. Ryan's got to get back out here. Good save there by the goalie, just a little bit wide. Trying to clear it out as Merrill. Can't, held by Waupaca. Picking it up as number 28 for Merrill. That will be Lucas Hagen-Buscher. Oh, tried to get one back towards the net, hit off the bottom of the net. Merrill trying to get it in. Good hustle there. That's going to be number 9, Miles Taylor, trying to get it in. Crossing over at the blue line. Battling up by the Homan Auto Sales logo. Again, we appreciate Homan Auto being in here and battling. And being one of our sponsors. Again, we just, I love this rink. The old style coming up on 56 seconds. Merrill still with possession. Gets it down into the corner. Centering pass. And picked off there by Waupaca's defense. Gets it into the goalie at 45 seconds. Whoa, we should have somebody having a seat. No need to be having some roughing out there at the squirt level. We'll see who's going to have a seat. Looks like number 5 is going to get called. I'm guessing for a rough. See what the call's going to be. It's going to be a rough. Going in the box for Waupaca. This is Waupaca's 3rd penalty. It hasn't really hurt them. I don't know if you can see the kiddos trying to pull the net back on. Waupaca coach is having a conversation. Because it is kind of, man, I don't know. I understand they were trying to protect. It's going to be number 5 having a seat. That's going to be Easton Simonis. For 1 minute, so right here's a chance again for Merrill. They've had 3 power play opportunities and have not been able to capitalize yet. Held in at the blue line. Nice pass D to D. Shot towards the net. Blocker save and a better rebound control that time, and exactly what the defense is supposed to do. Your goalie is supposed to stop your initial shot. Defenseman clears. Now you'd love to have your goalie have a great job of placing, so you don't have that rebound right out front to one of the offensive players. Battling up against the board for 10 seconds, yes. 25 seconds left in the penalty. Merrill gets it in just off sides. One of the things you do not do, blue line turnover. BLT, which means don't play with the puck at the blue line. You've got to make sure that you get it in the zone before you try and make any movements here. And again, this is why they're doing this here. They're learning the game at a competitive level, and a good stop there for the goalie from Merrill after that long shot and getting the save. I don't know how I missed it. Something is stuck in the loop. Let me talk a little bit more about the Merrill team. I didn't get anything from Waupaca about each of their players, so I don't have anything much there to talk about them with. So but let's pop in here and get some of these So you heard about the triplets. Hopefully Ryan will come back out here. He's missing out on participating in a state tournament. Number 31 is the goalie, Parker Eisner. He likes kayaking, shooting darts, fishing, and loves his dogs. 9. So Merrill had 5. Waupaca had 9 saves in that period. So you get 3 minutes in between periods. I don't know why they put 12 minutes up there. That's game time. They forgot to put the 3-minute time for when they're going to actually be done in their intermission. So we'll see how that's going to work out. Again, soccer, baseball, football for Parker Eisner. We just talked about loves his dogs and cat. He's our main goalie, but everyone once in a while we let him out of his cage. Yeah, my son was exactly the same way. He couldn't. He volunteered to play goalie, which I didn't know the difference. And then thousands of dollars later, he finally has decided not to do so. Number 17 is Aaron Swanson. He enjoys hanging out with his friends and family, rollerblading, playing piano, and is an avid runner. He loves his dog, Wayne, gets extremely attached to his hockey sticks, and names them all Betsy. Oh, I love that. Is also a baseball player, soccer, football, and a 10-year-old. Number 21 is Logan Kaler. He enjoys four-wheeling, skiing, jet skiing, swimming. His little brothers Lucas and Asher look up to him and are following in his footsteps by playing hockey. Great job, big brother there, showing them the sport that they need to be playing, football and swimming. Number 1 is Miles Taylor, 10-year-old, likes soccer, enjoys fishing and camping. You see a good theme here, too, typically about the outdoors, being with his friends, family, and playing street hockey. He's their smallest player, and he can often hide when he's on the ice and come out of nowhere to score a goal. Let's see if you can get one here, huh? Number 26 is Elijah Fensky, plays piano, enjoys riding bikes, camping, and drawing anything that is sports related. Just started playing defense this year and has excelled at it and loves it. Doesn't care if he doesn't get to score many goals. He loves preventing the other team from doing so. What an unselfish player. Love that out of the 11-year-old who also plays soccer, baseball, and football. Number 15 is Brantley Weber King. Enjoys snowmobiling. Can't do that much this year. I enjoy that as well. Camping, fishing, biking, and shooting pucks in the driveway. He's the funny man. The coaches think he will have a future in comedy when he gets older. Okay. He also plays soccer and football. Number 23 is Connor Gibson. Enjoys four-wheeling, singing, and hanging out with his friends. Loves playing hockey and doing anything to do with it. He named his new dog Bauer. Yeah, got that. That's his favorite stick. When he's paired up with Lucas on defense, they're known as the Bash Brothers. Okay, let's see if I can get all those nicknames and stuff remembered so I can get it out there. Coming back here to live action. Still 15 seconds on the power play here for Merrill, trailing 2-0 here in this fifth-place game at the Waupun Community Center for WAHA State Squirt 3A. Good movement there by Waupaca. Again, they've scored one shorty. Merrill reverses directions. Good defensive play there. Banks it up to the board, held in by Waupaca, and it's back to full strength. Merrill trying to get it out of the zone. It's number 28 for Merrill. Lucas Hagenbusch. Busher, sorry. Can't get all of the syllables in one time. Got an icing coming here, so we'll have a face-off coming back down here to the blocker side. So this is the first goalie I've seen in a long time that is considered to be a right goalie. Why? Because he has the blocker and the stick in his left hand. Does that make any sense? No, not really. It's based on the trapper. The trapper is in the right hand, which is called a right goalie because they really didn't have a name for it before. It used to be like a baseball type of glove, and the most prolific baseball glove was put on the left hand for most players. So you didn't have a lot of left-handed players also. So they just called that the regular goalie position. Merrill trying to get on the attack, not able to get it. So anytime you actually put the trapper in your right hand, you're considered to be a right goalie. And if it's in your left hand, you're a regular goalie. Through the neutral zone, picking it up, skating with it. It's number 22 for Merrill, Owen Smith. Waupaca takes it away. Got some good hand or stick handling skills there by number 23, Michael Thompson. Back into the neutral zone. I'm going to check in on that YouTube chat here, too. Probably at the next whistle, so that's your chance to get some stuff put in there. Who's your favorite player, who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. Shot wide of the net. It's going to go into the corner. Battle to pick it up. That's going to be picked up by Merrill's number 15, Brantley Weber-King. Comes back out. Good cross-ice pass. I believe that was number 8 for Waupaca, Banning McPeak. See if I was incorrect on that. Comes into the neutral zone for Merrill. Makes a couple of moves there through the zone. A little bit of coincidental. They're going to say the penalty is going to be a tripping here. I'm not necessarily going to agree with it. I think it was coincidental rubbing, and now it's going to be a trip. They're going to send number 19 to the box for Waupaca. And that's their 4th penalty already. That's a lot of penalties here. It hasn't hurt them so far. Merrill hasn't been able to capitalize, though, so it really has not hurt the Waupaca Comets. Trip is the call on number 9 from Waupaca. Arkin Nordahl. They've been able to create more with shot wide with a blocker reaching up and missing it. It was high and wide was the shot again. I believe that was by number 21, Logan Kaler. Trying to get something rolling. Held in at the zone. Move it into the slot shot and wide of the net, this time to the left. Rims it around, comes up against the boards. Nice hold there by number 26, Elijah Fensky. Shot this time on the backside, reaching out with a glove to save, and the goal is going to be scored. Scoring for Merrill. It looks like that's going to be number 23 on the power play. Scoring for Merrill. We'll see who's got the secondaries. We'll see if I'm right, first of all. That would be the best thing, right? Finally making him pay on the 4th penalty. I think it was to number 23, Connor Gibson, but I could be wrong, so we'll see. Well, I know there is a good chance I'm wrong because I'm wrong often. All you got to do is ask my wife. She'll tell you. Puck's in the zone. Face off here. We'll see what the announcers have to share with me. The assist goes to Fensky. Great work there again for Merrill. Goal to number 23, Connor Gibson. Assist to number 26, Elijah Fensky. And we're back to a 1-goal game here between Merrill and Waupaca. Waupaca trying to clear it out of their defensive zone. The Blue Jays trying to. Nice all the way up to the defense. Shot knocked down in front by Waupaca's number 9, Arkin Nordahl. Trying to clear is Merrill. Getting over there in a hurry. It's number 1, Miles Taylor. Likes to hide on the ice. Good job here, though. His stature doesn't mean anything, and if you think that does, you have not seen Cole Caulfield play. Because Cole Caulfield was one of the smallest kids on the ice. My son played, he was one grade, Cole was 1 grade behind. We played in Stevens Point. Puck is popped up, it's loose, cleared by the defense. Great work there, shot off the post, ring-a-ding-ding. And as a goalie, that's what you want to hear. Ricochets back out. Merrill's got a real no jump in their step here. Done with the feeling out process, they decided that they're going to start playing some hockey. Coming back with it now, Waupaca said they've seen enough. Skating it out, a good defensive play by number 21 for Merrill, Logan Kaler on his stick. It's going to be number 28 skating with it through the neutral zone. Good job there on the edges, but taken away by Waupaca. One of their players is down. Skating away with a breakaway opportunity and a shot, and missing the net. Oh, great chance there for Waupaca. Still held in. Nope, squirts out into the neutral zone. Good defensive D to D pass. Stretching out for that is number 23, Connor Gibson. Oh, my fault. Wrong one. It's Michael Thompson. Waupaca coming again on the backside. What work there for Waupaca? Number 21. Wow. Great teamwork. You got to see this again here on the instant replay. Gets set up on the corner like he's supposed to. Finishes before the goalie can react. And a nice job there for Waupaca to get this baby back here at 6:31. Number 21, I believe, on the goal. We'll see if there's an assist. There was. I just couldn't see who it was. So number 21, Porter Lockwood, with a goal. Have to wait who the announcer gives me on the assist. Nice assist there. Goes to Nordahl, number 9. Merrill again turns it up, decides to skate hard. Gets it into the zone, trying to put it right into the slot. Still is there, moving it towards the outside of the circles, and Waupaca's going to pick it up and take it through the neutral zone. Generating some good speed. Shot knocked down there by the defenseman. Couldn't see who it was specifically. Right away, Waupaca coming back on the attack. Merrill trying to get it out of the zone, going to use the net as a pick, but standing there parking on the post like they were supposed to was the forward number 9 for Waupaca, Arkin Nordahl. Puck down. Waupaca tries to get it up into the shin pads of one of their own players. Comes back into the neutral zone, and a great job there by number 23 for Merrill, Connor Gibson. Picked up by Waupaca. A lot of open ice, finding some room, looks to go around. Great skating here, going to be just offsides. Trying to get in too fast. Understand the aggressiveness. That was Rylan Abramson who came in there skating with it, and we just got the offsides call. 5:13 left here on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard. Thanks for joining us here. You're following WAHA State 3A Squirt 5th place game between Merrill and Waupaca. Merrill in the dark blue, shot wide of the net. Get it back out at center, and a good job there. Oh, the puck came squirting loose. No goal. The official blew the whistle. You got to go away what the official said. And again, I understand where you guys are going to be upset, but good call. He already blew the whistle. No goal. Yep. Great job. Face-off coming over here to the Trapper side. Again, he's considered to be a regular goalie. Trying to get a little bit tighter on the shot, but every time I do that, I end up missing some action. Oh, I'm trying to keep track of some scoring stuff here as well. I don't have the saves. That I cannot keep track of on top of this here as well. In the neutral zone is the puck. Right on top of the Waupun logo. Getting into the zone, hustling. Get in there first. Pitchfork off of the stick. Puck was loose this time. Getting a hold of it. Trying to battle in there. Going to get called for a penalty if they're going to continue to keep hacking at the goalie. Good job there by Merrill's goalie. Or sorry, Waupaca's goalie. My apologies. Back here to live action. Getting the number of players out there. It's an interesting setup here with a box and one on that faceoff for Merrill. Up against the dasher boards again. Off the half wall, battling to hold the puck into the zone. It's Merrill. Oh, centered right to the house. Couldn't get a hold of it. Was Miles Taylor. Skating back with it is Waupaca. Through the neutral zone, a penalty is coming here. It's going to be a penalty on Merrill, it looks like. Tripping is going to be the call at 4:02. I know I've already lost track of the penalties here, so It's number 28, I believe, having a seat in the box. And I forgot to hit the instant replay so that you could confirm it was a penalty. Thank you again to the 29 people who are watching the broadcast. That's why we do it, is so you get a chance to see these young kiddos play. I also like to create the memory. Right off the bat, and a hard shot by Waupaca. Tripping is the call for number 28 from Merrill, Lucas Hagenbuscher. Merrill trying to get something set up. Shot off the net wide. Waupaca with it. Coming back the other way. So Merrill short-handed, had a pretty good attack there. Taken away, trying to clear. Good movement again. You're not allowed in WAHA hockey, USA hockey, to dump the puck down to stop the attack. It's a coincidental contact there. You're not going to get the whistle for that. Picked up again by Waupaca down below the goal line. Comes up past the dots, hustling into the neutral zone. Gets there with some great speed, steps across, shot towards the net wide. And now Waupaca trying to get something set up, but the penalty's been killed off by Merrill. Good aggressive hockey there up against the boards. Merrill has it, getting into the zone. Back checking hard, nice work. Oh, into the house. They had a chance to execute another one there. They're just off, just a little bit out of sync. Looks like we got a whistle coming here. Trip is going to be the call, and it looks like it's going to go on number 5. And if I have this right, I believe that is the 5th penalty on Waupaca. But it's worked out for him. They've got a shorty out of it. You typically don't want to be sharing that information, but 1 minute up on the clock. Let's see if Merrill's power play can get working. Waupaca with it on their stick. Gets it into the neutral zone. That's going to cause Merrill to get back on side. Good hustle play there by number 22 to get back on side. For Merrill, that is Owen Smith. Popping over, backing up come some of these sheets again. Coming back to get it into the zone. Cut off, nice defensive play there by Waupaca. Back into the neutral zone. Moved over to the side here for Merrill. Picked up against the board. Moves it down into the zone. Centering pass knocked into the shin pads of the defenseman from Waupaca. Intercepted in the house area, but just could not close the door and find the net. Continuing with 2 seconds, 1 second, and killed off for Waupaca. Coming back the other way. Player is down on the ice. That's number 3. If it doesn't have anything to do with the action, it's going to be live, and now there will be a whistle. Not sure what the coach is questioning about, why he didn't blow the whistle with a hurt player. Official doesn't need to make the explanation. There's a zero tolerance policy here in USA Hockey. Gets his explanation. I'm sure he's not happy with it. But having a seat in the box this time is going to be number 25 for Waupaca, Theodore Doscher. Sixth penalty, if I got this correct here, for Waupaca. Number 23 in the center was Connor Gibson for Merrill. Shot. Nice job there, and the puck is loose, and it's going to be a goal scored by number 23 for Merrill. Great work there. Comes out to the house, steps up, fires. Puck gets knocked down and finished. And so should have a secondary and assist out there. Just not sure. Connor Gibson loving the four-wheeling and singing and hanging out with his friends. got his name, I think it's called Bauer, yeah. And he's part of the Bash brothers out there for the Merrill Blue Jays. And it's back to a 1-goal game between Waupaca and Merrill. Kaler with the assist on Gibson's goal. I think is that Gibson's second? I can't remember who got the first one here from Merrill. I'm trying to write it down, but every time I do, I lose track of what's happening. So I got to make a plan to figure it out. I'm just going to stay right here with rather see the hockey. Coming back into the neutral zone. Up against the boards. Hustling back as Merrill on the attack. Oh, wide open and missed it. Comes all the way back out to his defense. Shot. Kaler tried to get it back in, I believe it was. I'm going to get a whistle. Gives a warning. I'm glad he's done it. You tell him. I appreciate that with the official. He's having a conversation again over with the Waupaca coach. I'm not sure which one that one is, if that's the head coach or I don't have their sheet. Let's see, Waupaca. Head coach is Nate Abramson. He's got Israel Chenard, Colin Dykstra, John Lockwood, and Brandon McPeak are considered to be the coaching staff. You're only allowed to have 4 for USA Hockey, so I don't know which ones are which over there. The officials are having a conversation. 20 seconds remaining here. The penalty is going to be on Waupaca's number 19, Vincent Chenard. While we got some time here, number 12, Sam Smith from Merrill. They're spending time outdoors, fishing, boating, and riding four-wheeler. They've got the perfect area for it. I mean, we've been looking up there to see if we can find some land to possibly put up there for a cabin, do some hunting. My family loves to hunt. He's the youngest on our team and plays both forward and goalie. His nickname is Scam, and he's part of another sibling pair on our team with his brother Owen. Oh, never put that together like that. And Owen wears 22. Trying to clear is Waupaca into the neutral zone. Odd man rush. Gets it across, and a good job by Merrill to try and get back into this. Stepping up at the blue line. Comes out just outside. I think that probably was a good call there from what I could see. It looked like just a little white from the puck. Coming back in when it comes back into the play here. I just missed it for you to see it, but that's the way I saw it too. 4 seconds left here in the period. Waupaca with it. Turns, and it's going to be a 3-2 lead for Waupaca. Let's talk a little bit more about the Merrill team here. Again, I didn't get any information about Waupaca, so there's not much I can share there. Nothing. I know that they came to a tournament here. Let's talk about Owen Smith. He loves fishing, swimming, and four-wheeling, practicing hockey with his brother Sam. He is the sort of kid that follows orders. You tell him to do something, and he does it, no questions asked. Wow, that is awesome. I don't know. Got to try and figure out how I feel about that yet. Number 10, Garrick Peterson enjoys fishing, camping, traveling, playing video games, calls everyone a hoser because he loves how Canadians talk. Oh, that's Hagenbush. I jumped off of here. Go back to Garrick Peterson. I'm sorry for getting those mixed up. Number 10 enjoys fishing, camping, traveling, playing with video games, and spending time with his friends and family. You have to if you're a hockey player. It's going to happen all the time on weekends. He's very soft-spoken but can turn on the aggression with a flip of a switch. Number 28, Lucas Hagenbusher enjoys fishing, four-wheeling, boating, and playing video games, calls everyone a hoser because he loves how Canadians talk. Yeah, A. He is also the team's gentle giant, but don't make him angry. He leads the team in penalty minutes, and they may lead the entire region, too. Hey, let's talk a little bit about that Merrill team also here. Team highlights. Best game of the year was against Tomahawk Squirt A in the playdowns to make it for a trip to state. So, again, congratulations to Merrill. Game went to overtime, and we ended up with winning about 2 minutes into the overtime. I want to thank all the association's parents at every level for making this year a success for the team. Special thanks to all of our board members and committee members for doing a great job at keeping the season running smoothly. Wow. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with the Merrill folks for putting that information in there. Also, Merrill will be having summer ice from July 27th to August 11th. During this time, we will be hosting a goalie camp from July 31st to August 2nd, and an adult tournament August 3rd and 4th. Northwoods Camp, the hockey factory, which again is started here in Fond du Lac, is August 5th and 6th. So I think that's Ryan Blick's, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then a youth tournament August 10th and 11th. Check out the website, merrillhockey.com. Again, thank you very much to Stacy and Sarah Brooks for putting this together. It's well appreciated. Shot, good toe save, but it's rebound put back in for Waupaca, and again I missed it. Couldn't quite swing the camera far enough. A shorty by number 9. I don't know why the rebound came out to number 9. I think the shot towards the net must have been number 23. We'll see who gets that here. My apologies for missing it. It came so fast in the start of the period. It's now 4-2 with that shorty by Waupaca. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about here if I zoom in too close. Yes, you get to see the players better, but I missed the action. Trying to run the camera, the computer, my score sheet, and the mixer all here at the same time. Goal for Waupaca is going to go to Arkin Nordahl with the assist to Rylan Abramson. Into the neutral zone, Waupaca coming back again. It's a 4-2 game. Penalty is going to be called here. I believe that's going to be almost immediate. A body check. Number 28 going to the box. That's going to be Lucas Hagenbuscher. So he checked number 9. We'll see what the... Missed it. Trying to run the instant replay. Boy, I'm way out of sorts. I apologize to all you guys here. And I didn't even get in there and check the YouTube chat yet. So 1 minute for the body check. They could have probably given a major if they felt like it deserved it. All it did was open up the ice, shot wide of the net. Waupaca again had a great attack. Puck came bouncing out. Collapsing to pick it up. On the power play, wide of the net again on the pass. Picked up there for Merrill, trying to clear. Ricochets off of the board. Shot knocked down by number 23 for Merrill, Connor Gibson. Goes back into the corner. Waupaca trying to pull something out. Nope, taken away by Merrill. Down below the goal line. Comes up against the boards. Right into the house area. Left the puck alone and picking it up and walking in. And just missing again for Waupaca is Rylan Abramson. 2-goal lead. And in hockey, that's considered to be the most dangerous lead that you can have. Shot off of the blocker of Waupaca's goalie. Another one. Great save there for Waupaca. Number 5, Easton Simonis. Oh, no, that's not. I apologize. That is number 1. Wait a minute. I'm all turned around here. Goal scored by Waupaca. I don't know if I picked it up or not. Let's see. I was hoping I swung the camera enough to get there, and I did. Finally picked one of those goals up. It's now 5-2. When I don't have the sheets filled out, this happens a lot. And I ask the sheets to be filled out so that I have stuff to talk about, but also so I can use it and mark up stuff because typically the programs are plastic-ish. Got a waxy feel on it, and I can't write on top of it. Unassisted for Abramson. That's his second goal here for Waupaca. Unassisted. Merrill trailing now 5-2. A big difference again over on that last period. Merrill was doing a good job of skating, and moving the puck around, getting it out of the zone, and now the individual play is hurting them here. Good defensive play there. It's going to be picked up. Still got the defenseman with him in front. Turns the corner, shot, and a save by the Waupaca goalie, and gets the whistle on the stop. Open up this other program here. This is part of the reason why I feel like I'm out of sorts. Have to wait till the number pops up, I guess. Coming back here to live action. 8:50 and counting here in the third period. Shot towards the net. So it is number 1 for Waupaca. I just don't have a number 1. Maybe that's why I didn't recognize who the goalie might be. So I don't have a number 1 on the roster here for Waupaca. They say it could be Theodore Dasher, but I thought I've heard that name for a shot. I haven't, I don't think, for Joshua Bullard, so maybe number 33 is also number 1. I just don't know when I don't get those sheets from the managers and from the team. Again, I don't have any information to share with you out there, and I also don't necessarily know who's in positions, because here I knew for Merrill to check the secondary number, so Parker Eisner. Save it again, and he's doing such a fantastic job in net for Waupaca, and I just can't give you the credit. I'm going to stick it with it, and it's going to be Bullard, but I'm not sure. Shot wide of the net for Waupaca. This has got to be, again, I owe you guys an apology, and the kiddos an apology when you go back to watch this. I just have not done a great job with the camera. Following their speed, and that's going to trickle in for Merrill, getting a goal. Number 23, I think that is, gets it passed on the short side, comes around, and for Merrill, that's going to be Connor Gibson. It's now 5-3. I didn't realize also the short bench that Waupaca has. So I haven't seen a 33 out here yet, so I'm going to make the assumption that that's who's in net for Waupaca. Good stick save, push to the back. We'll call it Joshua Bullard for now, and if I'm wrong, somebody will have to correct me in the chat if I get a chance to pop it open. If I take my eyes off it, it seems like there's some action I'm missing. Taylor with the assist. I think that's been a combination here before. Again, I haven't had a chance to write it down, so I've been waiting for it. But you can see on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard, there is 6:50 left here, and it's a 2-goal game here for the 5th place teams. Both battling, one-on-one, skating with it is Abramson. Takes it to the house, save off of there by Eisner. Good save for Merrill, trying to get it out. Waupaca shot short side, missed the hole that was there. Trying to bank it off of the back of the goalie, trying to get it out with a nice move is number 12, Sam Smith. Shot into the glove, knocked down, and getting on top of it is Bullard at 6:16, and we're going to have a face-off again to the blocker side. Let's see if I can actually, after we get back here, I'm going to pop into the chat so see what I'm missing. I also want to make sure I get those shout-outs here because I'm not going to have time here. There we go. Thank you very much, folks. Now I'll get caught up on it here. So I'm going to stay with those on there, so I'll do my best to follow the action as well. So want to make sure Dr. Pepper for life. Interesting. Go Merrill. Jacob Kasky says, let's go Logan and Roger and Connor. Hey, Jacob, it's Keena and Avery. Connor got a concussion. You should be putting that stuff out there. Go Merrill. Holt. Good to see you again. Puck was loose out front, had a chance. Good luck, Mikey Thompson. Go Comets. Go Rosie and Roger. And convince Ryan to get out here. Let's go Logan. He doesn't play. Okay, I'm not sure. what that refers to. No goal. Puck back into the neutral zone. I don't even know if I caught that because, again, I have my head down every time I do that. I missed something. I think I'm going to work backwards, actually, with the comments, not the comments from Waupaca. Hat trick, Courtney McCaslin says. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Mary Smith says, yay, Connor. Parker, what are you doing? Come on, Logan and Connor. Yeah, I know I need a third hand. That is absolutely true. Jacob Kasky with the frowny face. Good save there with 4:49. Unfortunately, right now, Merrill is running out of time. Again, I forget that when I'm on YouTube and I hit Control W, which is my signal to send me to an instant replay, it boots out and closes my YouTube. So then I can't obviously see what's out there in the chats. Battling here still with 4:40. Both teams want this victory here. Loss of a stick using his feet. Great hand-eye coordination from Waupaca's 21, Porter Lockwood. Shot wide, missing, and a good save or shot there on the short side. And the save for the goalie, number 31, Parker Eisner. Thank you. Appreciate it. Drop my clipboard. Got some good help here from the Waupaca fans. Let's go Merrill from Avery Loves O. Got some stuff going out there again. Let's go Merrill from Mary Smith. Monty Smith says, go Smith brothers, Owen and Sam. Just wait, Logan and Roger will clutch. Just watch. McKenna is the second. It's okay. Let's see here. So I would just prefer that you just not have conversations back and forth in the chat so that the kids can actually see what's happening right at the same time that they're watching the video back. But again, it's open and you can do as you wish there, but I may end up deleting comments just so you're aware of that. 5-3, clock is running here at 5:20 and ticking. Waupaca, odd man rush sitting in the house waiting for it. Has it come? Shot wide, missed the net altogether. That was great work. Coming back and following up again was number 23 for Waupaca. Merrill skating with it, trying to get past. Good hustle there by number 26, Elijah Fensky. Shot misses the net again wide. Picking it up, looking to move the puck. That's number 25, Rosie Brooks. One of the triplets. Merrill trying to battle in there and pick it up. Taken away by Waupaca at 2:40 and counting into the neutral zone. Looks like it might have an odd man rush coming up and setting up. Abramson will let a toe drag. Toe drags too much, pulls it away from himself. Now number 29 is going to get called for the penalty here. It's either going to be a hold or a hook. We'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be a hook. That's what I thought it was. Got a hold, got the stick up underneath and stopped the attack for number 29. Going to go have a seat for Merrill. Roger Brooks, one of those triplets. .224. Good job there by the official down here explaining what happened and how you would possibly have not gotten that call. I really like that. That's a great job. Working it in here for Waupaca. Nope. Merrill squirts out with it. Short-handed. Moves it down just in time into the corner because it looked like they coming back from on the back check for Waupaca. Tried the half-wall breakout, missed the player for Waupaca. Squirts into the neutral zone. And a good job there leaving somebody back in. Picked up for Merrill. Turns the corner at the dots, goes all the way down below the net. Looks, has it taken away. It's in the corner. Coming up with 25 seconds left here in the penalty. Through the neutral zone. Back into the shin pads. Misplays it. Waupaca's going to pick it up and take it away there by number 15, Brantley Weber-King. 5 seconds. Held in at the line there. A good play. Shot towards the net. Good stick on it for both of the defensemen getting a piece, or both of the players, let's call it, for Merrill. Out of the box. Penalty is killed off. Into the house. Nice defensive play there by number 22, Owen Smith, for Merrill. Waupaca trying to move it in. Abramson already has got a couple of goals. Might even have the hat trick here, but I'm not 100% sure. Shot towards the net, grabbing a hold of it with a trapper, just like he's playing shortstop. And holding on to the puck is number 31, Parker Eisner. 59.3 seconds left. I'm sure this is what I was wondering. Timeout's going to be taken by Waupaca. That's interesting. Didn't think I would see Waupaca taking that timeout. Going back again and just checking some stuff. Mary Smith is putting some stuff in there. Jacob Kasky, thanks again for putting that in here. And let's see what happens here as we go through this. Again, it got both these teams are battling hard here for the come out of here with a record of 2-1 again, which is the same record that your second place team gets in the championships here, as well as the third place team. So there's 3 teams that walk out of here 2-1. There's only one that walks out undefeated, and that'll be the state champ at Division 3A here for Squirts. 10U. Hockey is typically how they hear things being referred to. Again, I want to thank all of you guys for being on the computer here and putting stuff in the chat. I got you. I understand where we're at here, but the teams are going to appreciate it. On their ride home, they're going to go back there and they're going to check and see the video, because that's just what they do, and they should, because they like to see themselves play. And what I like to do this for, again, is I didn't get a lot of chance because I was so angry with how poorly I've been running the camera here, but the reason I'm doing this stuff is so that they can go back and they can watch this today, and then they'll go back and they can watch it again next year, and then they can watch it again in 5 years, and they can see the growth that they've had. Merrill needs to get their goalie pulled to get a 6th attacker out here. Waupaca just gets possession. They're going to dump it back in. Good play there. 45 seconds. Merrill has to get possession. They need goals. I'm not sure what the thought process is here. Out of play. We're going to get a whistle at 32.6. Waupaca with a 2-goal lead, 5-3. Yeah, for Kafelf. And I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I know it starts with an A. I'm missing it. I've had so many broadcasts and names that everything is just mixed up in my head right now. But I appreciate the fact that you're out here watching some of our Squirt hockey action here in the USA. If I remember correctly, a Czech. Or is it? Let me know again where you're watching from. I really appreciate it. 5 seconds coming up here right now. 5-3, it's going to be the victory here for Waupaca Comets. Again, and Merrill unable to get another opportunity here. I just wasn't sure what was happening there. And Waupaca, congratulations to you for picking up the victory here today in the 5th place game. Great attack, a great job in there by the goalie. Again, I don't know who it was. I think it was Bullard. Wearing the number 1, I'm not sure. And I just can only go off of the regular sheet that was put up in the programs. I didn't get any extra information there, but let me give a shout out quickly to the coaches that I have listed. For Waupaca, that's the head coach is Nate Abramson. Assistants are Israel Chenard, Colin Dykstra, John Lockwood, and Brandon McPeak. Samantha, yes, is the volunteer. And the team rep manager is Kristen Dasher. Going to get the awards here quickly so we can still stay here on schedule. Game is scheduled to start at noon for the 3rd place game here, so make sure you have an opportunity to stick here. Connor Gibson with a hat trick award here. So that's part of the reason why I like to stay here as well. They get their individual medals, and then they're going to get their participation medals here. Opportunity to see these players on camera, and again, they're going to have a chance. For Waupaca was number 9, Arkin Nordahl. Number 3, Ryland Abramson. And here comes the players from Merrill here. So I'll see if I can get them and a little bit of their team in here. So it's going to be for Merrill again. And congratulations, a great job here getting here. And a thank you again to Stacy Hagenbuscher and Sarah Brooks for putting all this information together. Chris Peterson is one of the assistants for Brian Weckworth, Chad Kaler, and Sean Hagenbuscher. Should be proud of what they did today in this tournament this whole weekend. So for Merrill, you had number 1, Miles Taylor, number 10, Garrick Peterson, number 12, Samuel Smith, number 15, Brantley Weber King, number 17, Aaron Swanson, number 21, Logan Kaler, number 22, Owen Smith, number 23, Connor Gibson, number 25, Rosie Brooks, one of the triplets there, number 26, Elijah Fensky, number 28, Lucas Hagenbuscher, and number 29, Roger Brooks. And hopefully next year we'll see you here. I don't know where you'll be for our state tournament, but it would be great to have Ryan come out here. And a great job here for the goalie, number 31, Parker Eisner. Just a 9-year-old out there. That's amazing. Let's see what we got here for the winning team. From Waupaca, number 3, Ryland Abramson. Number 5, Easton Simonis. Number 8, Banning McPeak. Number 9, Arkin Nordahl. Number 19, Vincent Chenard. Number 21, Porter Lockwood. Number 23, Michael Thompson. Number 25, Theodore Doscher. And number 33, Joshua Bullard. I'm assuming that's who's going to be the goalie. Yeah, it's wearing number 1. So again, without knowing that there is 2 numbers out there, Mr. Bullard did not get the recognition that he deserved. So again, the trophy typically goes. So 5th place, again, people do not understand. They may have played the state champions the first round, and we'll see if I can pull that up, actually. Take a look and see what that was. I know I had it downloaded here. Let's see if that's what the case was here. Not trying to block them out, but Merrill lost to Waupaca lost to Waupun, and Waupun's going to be playing for 3rd place, so not sure what, pretty decent Waupun team as well. Going to try and put them right underneath the scoreboard. There you go, to try and get that picture here. We'll stay here for a little bit while I'm still getting stuff ready for the next game. Certainly hope you've enjoyed our broadcast again. I don't feel like I was at my best. My apologies again after several late nights here in a row and doing, I believe that this is going to be my 10th broadcast so far. Just taking its toll. So there's, again, they're still getting ready there. I'm going to swing this over here. Congratulations again to the Merrill team. See if I can get zoomed in here enough that get some of the photographers out of the way. Not sure where the coaches are for Merrill. Standing off to the side there. Taking 6th place here in the Squirt 3A state tournament. And the fact that you even get here, you're going to be sad, but as one of your notes said, you guys knocked off a very good Tomahawk team. Tomahawk had their high school team down at the state tournament. I know as they're down there calling for St. Mary Springs. So I understand the disappointment for not getting the victory, but be proud of what you were able to accomplish this season. So, again, congratulations there. And I didn't get a chance to swing back around. Waupaca, obviously, they got their picture awful quick. Didn't even notice that was happening. Congratulations to Waupaca as they walk out of here again with the 5th place. They get their trophy to put in their trophy case. And, again, they have a 2-1 record here in the 2024 WAHA, Wisconsin Amateur Hockey Association state tournament for Division 3A. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks again for participating in the chat. I really appreciate it. You've been listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's live stream. Still got 2 more games to call, so hope you can jump back in here and see the third place game and then the championship game. Third place is supposed to take place at noon, and at 1:30 is supposed to be the championship. Take care, God bless, and I can't wait to see you